Today we continue the tradition of inviting one of our honored graduates to address their peers, families, and friends. Abdullahi Gure, graduating today, will receive his Bachelor of Arts degree with a double major in Criminal Justice Studies and Sociologies. Please help me welcome Abdullahi Gure to the commencement stage.
Thank you, Mr. President, Board of Trustees, distinguished members of faculties, loyal friends and families, and to all the little children who are wondering, what are we doing here today? Finally, congratulations to the class of 2012. Fellow graduates, we have all worked hard enough to accomplish the goal that we celebrate this afternoon. There have been times during this course when it was more like a nightmare. I worried about my projects, my approach, and the sheer volume of work I had to do. Today, however, I'm delighted to say that it was all worthwhile. I didn't suffer alone, of course. I shared all the agony with all of you. Those long nights at the library were not fun at all. No. However, it's fitting that we should share this delight and happiness together. I know, of course, we can't take all the credits to ourselves, because every single one of us, there's their individual, whether it's a parent, a brother, a sister, a colleague, or an educator who made this possible. Those individuals believed in us, guided us, and most of all, had a profound impact on our lives. In the 4 years I spent at SCSU, many individuals have influenced me as a person and contributed to my personal growth. My mother has given me all the love and support that I needed from thousands of miles away. As a Somali refugee, I left her in Kenya 9 years ago this day, when we were told that she couldn't come with us because of the complicated immigration laws. It was her decision to leave her as a teenager back then, but she told us to get the one thing that both of my parents never had, an education. I was very worried about leaving my comfort zone for the first time in my life without speaking the English language. No, wait, I actually spoke 2 words. They were, get lost and try me. Of course, not the best words to combine together, because they could get you in trouble. And they did put me a lot of trouble. Even though we lived in 2 different worlds, it never occurred to me that way, as she has poured her advice and cajoled me along those years, even calling me 2 a.m. in the morning, because she didn't realize it was a midnight in this part of the world, as she enjoyed the sunny days of hers. I must admit, the reason why I'm still standing is her obsession with education, even though she didn't attend any school herself, because she was taking care of myself, my 2 brothers, and my sister. But in today's society, we are aware of many people that have done great things and set commendable examples. But so often, the people closest to us is from afar. My mother is who I thank and admire most. With her tireless dedication and hard work, that's why I stand in front of you. And St. Cloud State University and its dedicated network team of professors has made that possible too. One of those professors is Dr. Steve Fillion, a sociology professor. I first met Dr. Steve Fillion when I took his social theory in my freshman year. At the time, I was a quiet kid with a big backpack who used to hide at Atwood basements. He has guided me ever since, Our relationship grew over the years. He became my mentor, whose advice in school and life in general has inspired me, not just academically, but also made me a better person, a better observer in my world. I'm currently doing a research project about Somali workers in St. Cloud, a project that is in my own best interest to improve my community. I'm indebted to him and thank him enough. So thank you, Dr. Steve. Sorry about yesterday too, for not showing up at the meeting. I thought the world was gonna end, so I stayed home. Now that I have told you two boring stories, I want you to listen to this carefully. Graduates, as you embark onto the next challenge in your life, I would like you to remind you the lesson we were taught, the people we met, and the challenges we overcame. As the days of being a CSU students fades over our shoulders, it's inevitable that we are looking into the sky, just as the astrologers look into the skies. They are already aware that many stars there are there, but they are always on the lookout, and we should too. We should always be on the lookout and ready for whatever challenge that comes in our way. I know you will. But before we do that, I would like you to think about others too. Today is a day for thinking of how lucky we are to have had the opportunity to go to college at all. Now I realize there are many people that have worked and saved for that privilege that we enjoy today, the thing that we took for granted, an education. But there are also millions of people around the world just like us that can speak or write the English language. I hope that we will always be aware of our privilege and use our talent and skills to help those less fortunate. It's also my hope that you use that education and improve our global community. Just now though, it's time for claps and cheers, and maybe a little bit of tears. When those tears are over tonight and you dive into the world tomorrow, don't hesitate to confront the challenge that may be coming in your way. And when they do, just tell them to get lost. And invite the next challenge, of course. I wish you all the best and good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Abdullahi, for your remarks. You remind the faculty and staff why we are here, and you remind us all of the transformational power of education. What a great privilege it is for all of us to be at this university. Thank you. The university